Welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, Twins Inc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
Yo. Just to get started, what you're about to hear, we do not own the rights to this song, and feel free to listen and shut the hell up because they're saying something you need to hear.
I bet you can't do it like me. No. I bet you can't do it like me.
No.
I bet you can't do it like me.
No.
I bet you can't do it like me.
No.
I bet you can't do it like me. No. I bet you can't do it like me.
No.
I bet you can't do it like me. No. I bet you can't do it like me.
All right. Y'all like, what the hell is going on over there? What these dudes, what they talk about, but you can't do it like me? How everybody doing on this Wednesday? Hope everybody's doing great. I know the energy is high right now. You're like, what are these dudes talking about? Why they got D4L playing? Salute to them. The music, dope content. Go check the album out. It was hot in the early 2000s. We was getting it in. It was popping. Hey.
Exactly.
But Seth, go and kick us off on the topic so they understand. But you can't do it like me. Nope.
Yeah, random videos been coming over my YouTube feed, right? And a few years ago, year or two, whatever, before Kevin Samuels passed.
R.I.P. the Godfather.
This Passport Bros thing became a thing.
Man, out of nowhere too. I swear.
And some of our lovely ladies decided, they went in. They didn't like it. They had words to say, right?
Man, a lot of words.
Didn't work because, once you decide to get off the plantation, you really can't shame us back onto the plantation.
Oh, we gone.
Once again, shout out to the Godfather. Sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. We can see it coming from a mile away. So anyway. But so over the last couple of weeks, I suppose, might have been months. I'm just saying it just started eating up my feed lately. Mm-hmm. That the women were like, if we can't beat them,
join them.
And so they decided, instead of Passport Bros, they've been calling them some Passport
Gals.
Yeah, and other synonyms.
Okay, we won't leave it at that. But the friendly one.
But some of them have been saying, "Oh my God, it doesn't work like that for us."
Oh, what do you mean it doesn't work out like for us? What do you mean by that, Seth Darchild?
Well, it's men and women, and I've said this so many times, my throat hurts saying it. Men and women are different. We want different things in a relationship, and we bring different things to the table.
And being different is good. I got traits that only I can do, and this thing that she can only do. And I don't want to do what she do, right?
Exactly.
Whatever woman got going on with her, I love it. That's her. You can have it. I don't want it. But I need you so we can combine together and be a strong, unique friend and family.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
And adding to that, ladies, I just want to make sure I put this on the table, is that what men and women look for in relationships are also different. When a man asks a woman, what do you bring to the table? The same women who said you are dusty for asking me what I bring to the table, or I need to be able to take care of you and all 4 of your kids, or if I don't make a certain dollar amount, I can't do nothing for you, right? Those same women who went off on the Passport Bros are now thinking that if the Passport Bros are leaving, I'll just follow them out the country. You do realize that the dudes, them dusties, the busted, the nerds, the lames who packed up and left, you didn't want what they were bringing to the table. But you got to realize America is the richest country in the world. If you make $50,000 in America, you are in the top 1% of the planet. Not America,
right?
The planet. $50,000 US, you are balling out of control in almost every country on the planet. Go to Africa with 50,000. See what go to Africa and have $200 in your pocket, $200 US in your pocket. Certain places in Africa, you're going to live like a king. South America, Indochina. Once again, you can 50,000 US is a lot. In the US, These dudes can't even be good bus drivers and get women. But that same bus driver who making $67,000 a year, if he take that same $67,000 and take a trip to Cancun or Mexico City or Rio de Janeiro or Venezuela or Colombia or Peru or Chile or Thailand or Cebu, Philippines, I can keep going, but you get the point.
Anywhere outside the United States, what he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere.
They making crazy loot. But now, I'm talking about the ones who can't do it like me.
Nope.
In addition to me taking my little bootleg, sorry, couple tens of thousands that I make in the U.S., you know what else I take with me every time I leave as a man? My manhood.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, see, regardless, I'm a big boy, all right? I'm not going to be out running folks. But if I walk into a bar in the woods of West Virginia or South Mississippi or Portland, Oregon, I'm still going to be the same man as if I walk into Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, or Rio de Janeiro once again, or San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm still going to be that dude. My manhood go with me every step I take. Guess what, ladies? And this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. This is going to hurt some ladies' feelings. Outside of the U.S. and certain Western countries, you know, that what y'all present to the men in the U.S., that junk don't fly. It's bad.
Yeah, I would say this. I would say this to my passport ladies, my gals, my women out there. When you want to go on this route of passport women and travel the world to see other men in other countries, first understand their language, their culture, how they handle things where they live. Just because you're from the United States and you're an American woman doesn't mean they abide and follow the states the things that we do in America. Okay. And when some places where they go, or some places where they at in the world, they treat women a little differently, and it's not frowned upon. It's just the way of life, way it is, right? It's kind of old school, kind of biblical. It's just how it is, and that's what it is. So, what I'm saying that if you want to join this passport fun time, right, whatever it is, just know where you're going. At least do a little bit of research, know where you're going.
Yep. Because
once again, as me being a man and a passport bro, right? I'm still a man everywhere I go.
Everywhere.
Right? Yes, when I travel somewhere unfamiliar, yeah, I'm always keeping my head on a swivel, right? Mm-hmm. Always. I'm not going to peek the scenery. I already know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, if something do happen to me, just know it's going to take 3 or 4 men to grab me up because I'm knocking someone's head out. At least one's going with me, right? Mm-hmm. Right? This one thing we know as a man, like, listen, if I've been abroad before. I don't know if except for DaChop been abroad before, but at least I know I'm gonna take one dude out with me before I get hit or get jumped. I'm gonna knock someone out. I'm gonna choke one person out before I'm done.
If it's a group of them, you regardless, you find one.
Find one. Who it is.
And I don't care what else happened to you. You don't let that fool go.
Nope.
You make sure every time you get hit, they get hit.
Yes.
You might not be able to take out 10, but you can take one.
So that's what I'm trying to say, that I'm still a man even when I leave where I go. Mm-hmm. I'm a man here in the States. I'm a man outside the States, still a man. Yep. And I'll be held. I know how to protect myself at all times where I'm getting that. Okay? At all times.
And I'm gonna transfer that to you. Listen, when I said that I'm always gonna take my manhood with me, you know what? Do you know what's the same? You know what the problem is with nerds and lames?
Nerds and lames. What's that?
Nerds and lames are the ones who go to work every day.
Yeah.
They follow the rules.
Yes.
They probably got money in the bank because they responsible. They take care of their responsibilities and bills and stuff. Yeah. Right?
Right. And earn good money.
So technically in America that makes them a lame, but in other parts of the world, those are the kind of guys that you want your daughter to marry. You want your daughter to get with a guy who is going to take care of his responsibilities and his family, right? So you don't want the dudes that actually are the ones who build the country. Once again, bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
but you can't do it like me. So but if you're a woman and you want somebody to take care of you, I'm gonna ask you a simple mathematical question.
Okay, like simple.
$50,000 in the U.S. puts you in the top 1% of the world. Okay. If this scrub who making 50,000 U.S. can't do nothing for you, how you gonna go to Jamaica or the Bahamas or Trinidad or some crap like that? How you gonna find a husband who can take care of you? They don't even make 50. And the ones in those countries who do make 50s, guess what? They not coming to the U.S. looking for American women to date.
Stop that right there.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Let that marinate what he just said, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's marinate. Bitch, you can't do it like me. Oh, bitch, you can't do it like me. Okay.
So when the passport bros leave the States and either find a girlfriend or a wife or whatever it may be, right, they can go there and financially provide her a lifestyle, maintain her current lifestyle with better benefits, or take her and come back to the States with her. Case may be, all that. The men are finding love outside the United States, what I'm saying.
We can change her life.
Thank you. We could change a woman's life that doesn't live in the United States, right? Based on what our income is, because we were bus drivers, you know what I mean, mechanics, whatever case may be, right? It ain't the flyest job, but they make good money, right? But that's what men are doing. They're going out there and they find a woman that's going to love and respect them, X, Y, Z. Prior to Passport Bros doing it, you never heard of women coming to, first off, they can't come to America, but anyway, you never hear of women coming to America.
Mm-hmm. Coming to America. Okay.
And taking men from America back to where they live. Now, they might come to America to get married so they can stay and get their green card. Let's make sure we get that clear. Let's clear that up right now. There's a difference between getting a green card marrying a woman. Big difference. Green card versus I'm coming to America. I'm on here temporary, but I'm going to marry you and bring you back to my land, and we're going to have the best life ever. I'm not going to say never because I don't know everyone, but I've never heard a story from one of my friends.
Never heard.
That's met a girl that was from China or whatever, and she loved him so much, she took him back home. No. Never heard of that. Never.
Why? Because I want to point out some things, even though I've seen it. Women don't like taking care of men.
Ooh, message.
When a woman makes money, I personally, this is my own personal opinion, I think it causes them physical pain to spend money on a man. And if a woman does spend money on a man, her friends will not let that junk slide. He driving your car, girl?
Wouldn't be me. I mean, I can hear it right now.
Exactly. So when y'all go to them other countries, and now bear in mind, we know what y'all doing at the resorts and all that. We're not even gonna knock that portion, right? But here's the trick. Y'all willing to go there and trick off on those men, but at the end of the day, it was a trick. Y'all paid for them to service y'all, but when y'all left and came home, you came right back to where you started. I can change that girl's life. Your life didn't change.
That's a fact.
And the dude who you kicked it with, you left him where you found him because you know you just paid for a service. The girl who I might date, this is hypothetical, who I might date, I'm going to change her life. I've been married, so I know what it feels like to buy somebody a car, to buy somebody a house, to put clothes, food on their back, to keep them entertained, to buy them jewelry.
But you can't do
Guess what? I've been married.
Nope.
I'm not even gonna tell you that my wife met me halfway. She didn't.
Nope.
I can't tell you one woman I've dated where I came out of my relationship with her financially better off because of something she did ever in my life. And I've been in a number of relationships.
Nope.
I never came up financially better. But you know what? Almost every woman in my life I've ever dealt with, they left at the end of our relationship better than they came into it.
Yep. Because
as a man, I just bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
So I just say that once again, it's real. I'm not saying that it's all good and it's all good in the neighborhood, but we left America because we felt like we weren't happy. We went and got passports because we felt like we couldn't get what we wanted in the U.S. And instead of y'all saying, let's make sure you get what you want to get in the U.S., y'all pulled a spite move and be like, we're just going to do it too. So, once again,
let's talk about a few of the
negatives.
Not so fun outcomes for the passport gals.
Yeah,
now,
this ought to be ugly.
I think there's an unspoken law to my passport bros. You know, we all know we are going out of the country. We know we're going to meet women. We know when we throwing the bodies at us. We know that for a fact. We know it's going to happen. So what we know for a fact, what we must do, if we do going to be having fun over there, we must and required to strap up. We know. Now, is there going to be dudes out there who don't strap up? No, because there's dudes here in America don't strap up. So what makes it different? So I'm not going to act like that passport bros or the safest guys. No, but it's an unspoken thing like, yeah, because we know if I'm walking down the street and y'all just throwing at me, I know I ain't the flyest dude in the world. And I'm sure the other fly dude you doing the same thing. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to have fun, but let me strap this up. Mm-hmm. So one of the things I've saw recently that popped up on this social media period. Lady took her passport. She wouldn't do what the guys do, but she can't do it like me. So anyway, she went over and she went to a nice. I don't want to say the place name because it may come off negative, and I ain't trying to be negative.
We're not here for that. We're not here for that.
But she went to a place, and predominantly brown skinned people. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that, and she had some fun. But she had unprotected fun. And then, when she got back a few weeks later, she didn't feel right. You know what I mean? She got sick, cold, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, we don't waste much time here. She found out she has HIV. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, could she got before she left? She might have before she left. We don't know. But the point is that we won't go with what she told us. She went on vacation trying to be a passport gal, had fun, got her back blew out. She did state that the dude gave it to her. She said, yo, he laid it down on me. Okay? So she had a good old time. Like, yeah, she had a great time. It was great. Until them health workers came back saying that, oh, you have fun, but guess what? You got this for the rest of your life now. Have fun now. Yep. And now she putting a message out there saying that, yeah, girl, this may not be the thing for us. That's one story.
That's one. Another story that I saw was this lady got I'm gonna use something I heard online, skippity paps.
Skippity pap?
Skippity paps.
Skippity
yeah.
Pap? Okay, well, I'm trying to figure that out. What is that? I mean,
because a lady of my complexion, per se.
Okay.
She had traveled to a country of my complexion.
Okay.
And she was talking to a young man over there.
Right.
The way she would have talked to a guy of my complexion in America. Mm-hmm. They don't allow that kind of bat talking in certain places.
Oh. I'm not gonna do that.
Who you think you're talking to? Oh. And who you think you're talking to?
What?
We'll get you some skippity paps.
Got you now. Skippity paps. Got you.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, you go here. I'm not gonna say that is, but I don't see a whole bunch of guys of my complexion, going to these country and the women skippity papping them.
No.
Or
I haven't heard of any guy who traveled internationally on his passport bro time getting beat up or assaulted or nothing like that. I haven't heard that.
I mean, it happens.
Not out there. Thank you. It happens. But it happens in America too.
But the point being is that I as a bro am inherently physically safer anywhere I go outside of the U.S. because some of these countries. If you were to call for public assistance in some of these countries, they will walk over, look at you, and be like, so what you do to get beat down?
Listen, there's some places out of the United States where if you call for help, 911, and you're in a certain city, they're like, where you at? Oh, we'll meet you at the entrance. We're not going in there.
Yep. You gonna suffer.
First off, why you there? You didn't do your research. Go ahead.
Exactly. Now, bear in mind, I do understand that the U.S. citizens do get a whole bunch of benefits around the world. They get certain protections that other people don't. That's a fact. But the point being is,
unless you're in Korea.
Well, yeah. But the point being is that
your history,
when you put your foot on that ground, and if you are a gal, you realize that the rules in that country for you as a gal, I'm not talking about as an American, are not the same in most of these other countries as they are for the guys. And just say, when you go ahead and travel, but your visit and my visit gonna be two different visits. The places I go, the things I do, if you're not with somebody of a guy persuasion, you might not even be able to do the thing. You won't even be able to go in the same buildings we go in certain places. But hey, I bet you can't do it like me.
Nope.
So I just want to throw that out. So hey, enjoy your trips and all that, but you should have been trying to figure out how to make the guys who are running away from you, why they're running away from you, instead of trying to be spiteful and say, if you can do it, I can do it too. Because in this situation, we finally found something where no, you can't do what I'm doing.
No.
As a matter of fact, I bet you can't do it like me.
Now, before you move forward, did you continue about what happened to the situation?
Which one?
The one that you was talking about. So you got the skibbity pap.
Oh, I mean, which one is, because
that's what I mean.
He didn't get locked. The dude didn't get locked up. He didn't get arrested because, in that particular culture where this person happened to be at, getting hands put on you is part for the. You should have hushed. Everybody was like, if you just shut up, you wouldn't have got hit.
So I just want to clarify what he had said. So a lady went on a passport trip and she went to a certain country and she was trying to top back or say XYZ and she got skibbity pap pap. And of course, she was shocked, traumatized. She couldn't believe that.
Because we would never, in the U.S., we would have never skippity papped her.
Never.
We might want to.
But we wouldn't.
But we wouldn't.
Without having reasonable doubt, we have to have cuts and arm barely hanging off.
And even then.
And still, hey, sir, you should have ran. But anyway, but yes, she got a skibbity pap. Anyway, go ahead. I want to make sure people got the two stories. But I'm just saying,
so here, we can wrap it up. But here's the thing: physically, you aren't us. You're you. You're a female. We are male. You can't do and go around the world the way we do.
No.
So stay in the safe places like at the resort. Get your happy ending massages and all that. But hey, make sure that you tell them yachty boys to put the plastic bag on the bamboo. You know what I'm saying? And but when you get finished with that was just a trip for you. You came home. I guarantee you're not looking for no husband. Never.
And matter of fact, think about the dude. He ain't looking to marry you because, like, if I got it from you, I can get for the next one.
And they did, because that's what y'all came there for.
And he's having a good old time. Hey, he telling his friends, "Hey, son, if you want to get some of this American tail, come over here. They want to give it to us."
Exactly.
Listen, I saw one where they were on the side of the road. Yes, they were out of the country, but they were on the side, like. They were on the side of the road. Like, they pulled to the side and people was dancing and stuff like down the street, carnival, whatever. But they was getting in on the side of the road like in a little ditch.
Well, once again, I'm not going to point out that because, listen, SCX, that happens. But once again, SCX, if that's what you went for, be happy with that. Because we don't want to deal with you for long term. You know what I've never did with SCX?
What's that?
Paid a car note. Paid my mortgage. Might be me. Might be some people out there that have. But normally, when it's time to pay a mortgage, when you write that check, you cannot write SCX on that check. You got to pretty much write a number like $2,000, $1,500 on that check, right?
Yep.
So when you want to go find love in another country, those dudes ain't lining up to date you and pay to take you out and to treat you the way you want to. Them dudes don't want to buy your weaves. They don't want to put them nails on your fingers.
They want your money.
They want they want from you what you want from us.
And ain't that some ish? Isn't that some ish? Because they know the value of the money goes up. So like, blow her back out, get her money. That's one for me.
Exactly.
And she feel good. And meanwhile, I don't give a crap about her.
Exactly. So that's the funny part about, and I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna end it right there. But that's absolutely the funny part is y'all will pay to go to a country to get somebody to give y'all to do something to y'all instead of acting like you got some sense and get somebody here to pay you to do the same thing. Y'all are paying them for what y'all should have been. Y'all are paying them what y'all could have got for free. We in America. We paying them for what we should have got for free, but it's actually cheaper over there than it is over here.
Yep.
Trying to sue somebody for half everything just because you dating. Anyway, moving on.
We rapping this. This one's a rap.
Hey,
Bet you can't do it like us. Nope.
Bitch can't do it like us.
Nope.
Bitch can't do it like us.
Nope.
Bitch can't do it like us. But kudos for trying. Peace.
We out.